what's up you guys, my name is michealmgf and welcome back to another episode of LEGO Arts. So in the last video we did a showcase on LEGO Connor in a remake of his Jericho infiltration outfit. Now for this episode we're doing another remake, but this time it is Captain America in his Avengers Endgame outfit. Like with the previous Captain America custom, this one is originally a knockoff cap, but with some new additions with like some of my own little details, including the hands, the feet, the shield, and the headpiece. So one of the reasons that I wanted to do this was, one, it was for fun, and two, it was also inspired by michealmgf's custom, especially the helmet piece, and I will explain that as I process through this video. But when I was at a small store, I saw that they were selling custom minifigures, like some knockoff minifigs, and when I saw like the design of like this Captain America, I thought like, ooh, that's actually pretty cool. I want to see if I can actually do like some of my own details on it, make it unique. So I did. And again, this was just for fun. I still have the other cap, but I'm pretty satisfied with how the adjustments came out for this one. So, as you guys know, hold the drill, I'm going to take this minifigure, do a review in it, explain my process, why I went with this route, and then go from there. So, without further ado, let's get the pedestal out and get this showcase on the road. So, of course, over looking at this character, as you can see, I've readjusted my light so we can get a better view of the torso, or so, as well as the rest of the detailing on this minifig. And I gotta say that with this cap, it's actually way more detailed than the previous Captain America. Like, if you look at the first Captain America that I did for the first Endgame showcase, it was very good. It was very good too. Like, they had some good detailings. But as you can see, this one has a lot more detailing. Like, you can see the difference in the sides of the legs, as well as the arms, and same thing with the back. Like, a whole bunch of differences, and yet both of these match up pretty well. I'd say that this one looks more like a custom, and if this one didn't have like detailing on the arms and the legs, and if I didn't have to repaint the chest because of the printing came out incorrectly, I'd say that this one would be more like a Lego official Captain America. But both of them are good customs in their own rights. So both of them are pretty good. I am glad that all the printing came out pretty well on this one, so I didn't have to like fix anything, especially the chest for like the scales, because that was a pain with the first one. So I'm very glad I didn't have to do it. I didn't have to do like a repeat for this one. Now, as you can see, like some of the modifications I've added, you can see like some black on the boots. I've added in some black on those, and then for the hands, as you can see, like they're like the silver dots added for his gloves, and I don't think you could see it well because it's in a different shade of brown, but there's a brown little stripe that's on the glove to match up more with Cap in his suit. And he also has the same thing on the other side. Like, hang on, if I move the shield a little bit, you can see like some detailing on here. The dots actually came out nicer on this glove more than the other one. But both of them came out pretty good. He's wielding Mjolnir. This is the same Mjolnir I've used in the past. I have it in here to match it up. It's mainly for display. Like, this cap did come with a Mjolnir. In fact, I'll bring it out here so you guys can see. I did have to change it up a little bit because it came out a little crooked. I don't know how, but it came up where the handle was crooked slightly. So I had to cut this off, sand it off a little bit, and then reattach it on. It's not too bad though, because it still matches up with Mjolnir. And it's very unique from like Lego's official Mjolnir because of this leather strap it has onto it. I just painted it brown, but I guess this is more for display to match it up like it is in the movies. Because I've tested it out and minifigures can't hold on to this piece. So I guess this is more for like a display matter, but it's still pretty cool. I didn't equip this Mjolnir on because I'm saving that for a future Thor showcase. Since they've announced that Natalie Portman is returning to the MCU, and becoming Thor, I want to see if she's gonna wield Mjolnir or maybe something else. So I'm saving that for like a future showcase. Now, going on to like some of the modifications I've added. First up is the headpiece. The helmet is entirely inspired by michealmgf's Captain America. America for how he approached it. Only I added in like some of my own little details to it and to make it unique. For starters, of course, I was adding in the strap. Like previous caps, it's made of clay that I've super glued on. Though this strap was a pain. It was a huge pain to get on. Because I had to readjust it to match it up with the mouth, as well as secure it in a way for where it stay on the helmet, and not accidentally either damage the head or the strap would break off. But the strap has broken off a few times, so I had to re-glue it on multiple times. So hopefully this won't fall off at any point. And unlike some of the other straps, I decided to add in some more detailing with the other ones. Because previously, it was always just, like, simple brown paint, and then I was done. But I decided to step it up a little bit and actually add in some detailing, which I gotta say came out pretty good. I'm pretty satisfied with that. And as you can see, the rest of the helmets, unlike the previous caps that I've done, actually has some detailing on, like, all the way around the helmet. Helmet's all the way on the back. I did have to look at some photos to get a good idea as to what it would look like. And also, I made some changes. Sorry. I also made some changes to the helmet itself, aside from the strap. So like with Michael, a problem with Lego's official Captain America helmet, it's good, but the back of it is a little bit too long and a little bit too big. So I sanded up a little bit, and even sanded the little corners until it matched up a little bit, until it looked well on the helmet. So I'm really proud of how that came out, and I'm really satisfied of how that looked. And with like all this detailing on here, originally it was Sharpie. Originally it was just all gonna be Sharpie, but then I soon saw that like, it's gonna come off. I don't want to do that. And I almost thought that I'd have to use gel pen and clear spray paint, which has worked in the past, but lately my spray paint, my latest can of spray paint isn't so good because I did it with God of War and it's not going so well. I'm gonna have to fix it. But luckily, I got this new art tool that's acrylic paint markers, which is the basic idea of it, is that you take your marker, you shake it a little bit, put some pressure on it, and then you begin drawing and it actually came out very well. I even used the same tool on like one of my Devil May Cry characters, and the detailing on this came out awesome. So I'm gonna keep using those markers for like some of those big detailing stuff. Aside from like metallic colors like silver and gold, I don't think I have any of those colors. But other than that, the markers came out pretty well. Speaking on silver and gold, of course he's got like the wings on the sides of the helmet, and of course the A. I will admit the A on the previous cap helmet came out better. But this is still pretty good. I'm still pretty satisfied for it. And now another thing, hopefully I can remove this without damaging. Come on, please be good, Strap. Please be good. There you go. I knew you were a champion. But here we have we finally have a better Chris Evans Captain America headpiece. So if you guys recall, So if you guys recall from the previous Avengers Endgame showcase that he did for Cap, I kept mentioning that I was hoping to get a new Captain America headpiece, like something better. Like the first headpiece I had, it was good, but not entirely accurate. So for a long time, I wanted to find something new. And I was even hoping to use like some previous Captain America headpieces, like from some knockoff minifigs, and the face printing was good, but I found out what was the problem with them. So a problem that I'll have. Hang on, I'll just bring one of the caps. I'll even show the suit. So this headpiece underneath was from the same Endgame cap, and this helmet piece was actually for this cap. This cap. But I found out the problem with these knockoff headpieces is that the printing is too high. So that's why when attaching this helmet on, it goes all the way directly to the eyes and then past the mouth. mouth, and that's why they look weird. Look weird. Look weird. And I didn't find that out until applying this decal on. So, while sourcing through the internet, such like, trying to find, like, good, like, Captain America face decals, I came across a custom, a photo of a custom Captain America minifigure, and it had this face, and I was just like, that is excellent. That is a perfect Captain America headpiece. But then I thought, like, how am I gonna get that head, that, like, face design onto a minifigure? Here. So I then decided to try out a new, so I tried something out, and that was like, I took the picture, I then cropped it directly to the face, I then took the picture into Drawcast, redrew the entire headpiece, and then turned it into a decal. I've used the same technique for another minifigure I did. I haven't done a showcase on it, but I hope to in the future. But I did that, and this came out very well. I even made 2 copies of it, like one smaller and one slightly bigger, to see if there was like a major difference. But in the end, this came out very well, and I'm very satisfied for it. In fact, this headpiece actually works so well. Oh well, with like some other cap heads, like, hang on, if I can get this one on, there we go. Readjust it a little bit. There we go. Like, this headpiece works so well, it works with some of the other Captain Captain America helmets, and I'm very satisfied for that. But if I didn't want the Captain America helmet, if I just wanted to put, like, a regular, like, hairpiece on, I can do that as well. And all in all, I'm very satisfied with how this face came out. Again, the other headpiece worked, but this one is much more accurate. Now, on to another like custom modification that I added is the broken shield. This also was inspired by michealmgf's cap, and was something that I toyed with the idea of whether or not doing with the previous Captain America, with like the previous Endgame cap, but at the time I was running low on shields, and I didn't want to like break any more shields in case this went wrong. But luckily I had a few spare shields, and with some really good scissors, I cut the shield enough to it for where he could still have the handle, and you could actually see some detailing inside the shield. Shield for where you could see like some of the straps as well as the silver and the lines. But I managed to cut it enough to the point for where it wouldn't damage the original shield too badly, and still leave enough room for where I can add in some of the paint, add in detailing, and the whole 9 yards. I also added in a little sanding underneath to give it sort of that battle damage look, and with the final results, I was very satisfied with how this came out. I was very impressed with it. So that is all on the main in custom. While I'm thinking about it, I'll show you guys like some of the knockoff caps that I got. So with this one, this was the Quantum Realm, which I first bought this cap, hoping to get the original helmet piece, but this came with a flash cowl instead, so that was a bit of a bummer. But I'm impressed with this knockoff Quantum Realm suit, because not only did this person take the time to put decals on the arms and on the back and sides of the legs, but they also managed to put them on the sides of the torso and the waist, which is really impressive. I don't do decals like this because I know for a fact that the arms are gonna rip them apart. But of how this person managed to put printing on the sides of the torso and still have it for where the minifigure can move its arms without any damage is really, really impressive. So I'd say that this is an awesome Quantum Realm suit. And actually much better than like this one. Like, again, it's good, but it still doesn't have that idea. It still doesn't have that detailing on like decals on the sides and the whole 9 yards. But either way, it's still pretty good. So all in all, this cap, I'd say, is a pretty good turnout. and with like all the detailings that they've done on like the legs, on the torso, on pretty much all the work that they put into this, and this is really, really impressive. So that does it for this episode of LEGO Arts. I hope you guys enjoyed this showcase. I gotta say that in the end, I think this has to be one of my favorite caps, especially for the helmet and the shield, because I put in more detailing with those than how I did with usual Captain America helmets as well as shields. So I'm really proud of how those came out. Again, this was inspired by michealmgf's Captain America, which if you guys want to check it out, I'll include a link to the video in the description below. I recommend you go check out his channel, and he makes amazing customs, so go show him some support. So speaking of customs, I mentioned in the future I'm currently going through plans how to do Showdown Bandits. I also have a few other fun customs in mind, and on one of my projects for the second wave of Double My Cry, I'm almost finished with Virgil. I need one more piece and then he's done. I just started on V, and one of the characters I want your guys' opinion on something. So one of the characters, Lady, she has kind of a unique hairstyle to it. So I have these two hair pieces. Hang on. Thank you, Harold. These two hair pieces is this black one and this blonde one. I do plan to make modifications, but I don't know which one would start out as like a good template to give like the overall base of Lady's hairstyle. So I'd appreciate it like for your guys' input on which one do you think would be better, either the blonde or the black. But anyways, that wave is coming along pretty well, and when I'm finished with it, I'll be sure to put it up on the channel as soon as possible. So anyways, if you guys want to see more videos like this in the future, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell for notifications. It really helps us work on Let's Plays, LEGO projects, or really have some fun. And so thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye!